All right, so in this video, I'm continuing on with some job costing automation in Airtable. So if you're a painting company that job costs, you might find this interesting. So in a typical painting company, you do all the work, you're tracking everything, you're using Google Sheets or whatever. And this is something very common that I see all the time is you have a benchmarking sheet, which is fed by a bunch of calculations based on the hours that people worked on it and what the expenses were on the job and everything, and it's all listed out here. This is giving you more calculations on the sales rate and the revenue and gross profit and all that stuff. And these are all different sheets that other people have to work on to calculate this stuff. And the reality is that if you look at all of these fields that feed this, it comes down to like your time tracking data and then your QuickBooks expense data. And if you can get both of those things automatically feeding in, then you're able to have all of this stuff be calculated automatically every time new time tracking data comes in and a job is marked as complete. So what I'm going to show you in this video is how we've set up this exact thing in Airtable. So it shows us our every detail or analysis of formula you can think of by project. And we can then output this into an interface and show how a given crew leader is doing, or the roll up of month, or a sales estimator, like their past projects and their gross profit on those. Any of that's possible. So stick around if that's of interest. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And let's get into it. Let's dive in here. So in a previous video, I went through and explained the benchmarking process here. So we've got the various video or the estimated amount, the wages, burden, materials, commission, expenses, pushback hours requested, approved, all that type of stuff. So this is all in here. That's great. What we need to still add are these other columns here. So adjusted efficiency, crew leader revenue, and so on. So we're just going to start adding these fields here. And we've got the adjusted efficiency percent. And this is going to be a formula. And the formula is going to be the exact same formula that's here. So we've got our contract hours plus pushback plus AWO. So if we did hours, I already have that one all summed up. So we have estimated plus AWO plus pushback, then divided by adjusted plus touch up non-billable hours. Create that. So now we have our adjusted efficiency, and this should be percentage. And these percentages are crazy because I just made up all the numbers here, and some of these are not done yet and all that stuff. So that's important to note. Then we have the crew leader revenue. So we're going to get crew leader revenue. And this calculation is estimated amount. So we have our crew leader revenue there. We want to make that a currency. And then the next one is AWO sales rate. But for the AWO sales rate, we want to do a formula. And this would be, so we have the AWO amount divided by the AWO hours. So then we're going to do if true. So if it's an error, then it's going to say that's true and it would return blank. If it's not, we're going to do the AWO dollar divided by AWO hours. So we got a sales rate here. These ones are all blank, and we do want this to be a currency. And this is a tough one, so I'm just going to take this, generate a formula with AI, and say if all right, now it's giving us a currency. There we go. Got it. Okay. So we did the AWO sales rate, actual sales rate. And this one we want to do contract revenue. I'm going to say this one is the estimated sales rate. This again is going to be a formula. So we're going to duplicate this. So then we're getting our actual sales rate and then our schedule adjusted. So this one is schedule adjust, actual hours plus any non-billable. So those are the hours we actually paid out divided by how many we estimated it would take plus AWO hours. And then once we have that, we want to take that equation, copy it, drop it in the is air section up here. All right, so now we have that. And then the final one here is the estimator sales. Now our gross profit percentage is total amount minus total job expenses divided by total amount. And this is going to be a percent. That gives our gross profit percentage, total sales rate. And there you go. So we have now this way of every single job that comes in here is going to automatically have all of this stuff calculated for it. I can actually hide some of these that are not necessary. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was valuable, I'd love to know what you found valuable. If you have any other questions about automating job costing or things like that, feel free to reach out to me. Any way that we can help painting companies automate their business processes, that's what we're here to do. My name is Chris, the owner of Boolean, where our mission is to free you up to do what you love. We'll see you in the next video.